Why did this guy unalive both of his parents? Well, have a seat and let me tell you about it. Our story today begins with him, Chandler. Chandler is 23 years old when this story begins, back in 2021, and he's living in Wisconsin. And Chandler seems to have a pretty good life. He's in an IT program in college, he's got parents who love him, and he just landed a job with SpaceX in Florida. Here's the thing about Chandler, though. He's a compulsive liar and kind of a dumb fuck. He's not in any college program, and he doesn't have a job offer from SpaceX. He lied to his parents about both of those things. He doesn't want to get a job or go to school. Those things are for the birds. Go birds, by the way. He just wants to sit around playing video games all day while mooching off his parents. Now, eventually, Chandler realizes that these lies will catch up to him one day. And one day, that's exactly what happens. Chandler's dad, Bart, and his mom, Krista, begin to get suspicious after Chandler supposedly graduated, but hasn't made any plans yet to move to Florida for that SpaceX job. So Chandler comes up with a plan. He tells his parents that he fell down some stairs and got injured, and now he has permanent nerve damage, and that's why SpaceX rescinded his job offer. I mean, look at this jackass. That's him on the left with the neck brace on. I guess I gotta hand it to him though, he's really committed to the bit. And some more time passes, and Bart begins to grow suspicious of if Chandler even graduated from this college of his at all. I guess he's growing tired of his son just sitting around playing video games all day instead of going to get a job with that degree he earned. So Bart flat out asks Chandler to see his college transcripts. But every time Bart asks, Chandler just comes up with a different excuse, like,
"Oh, the college is having problems with their website and I can't get them right now."
Basically, he just keeps blaming the college. But this only works for so long, because Bart eventually calls the college, and an employee there tells him that Chandler isn't even enrolled in any program. So Bart sets up an appointment with an academic advisor, and he tells Chandler that they're both going to go down there and see someone in person to sort this whole thing out. Now Chandler knows he's cooked, so he's got to come up with another plan. And so what does he do? When Bart tells Chandler that it's time for that appointment, he just pulls out a pew-pew and shoots his father in cold blood. And when his mother, Krista, gets home from work, he shoots her too as soon as she steps foot in the door, unaliving her as well. So now Chandler knows he's got to find a way to cover all of this up. So disgustingly, he chops up their bodies and burns some of it in the fireplace in the home. Then he takes his dad's torso that's wrapped in a tarp and he disposes of it on the property of a family friend on their farm. Then he takes the rest of his mother's remains and tosses them into a nearby river. Next, he calls police to file a missing person report on his parents. He tells them that Bart and Krista went up to a cabin that they own about 3 hours away with another couple, but that they never returned on the day they said they would. And so now Chandler's probably thinking, I might just get away with all this. Yeah, right. I wouldn't be telling this story if he did. Dumbass. First, police go to that cabin and search it, but it looks like no one's been in there for a long time. Like the grass is all overgrown and there's dust all over the counters and furniture and stuff like that. Next, police get a search warrant for Bart and Krista's house. And there, they find Bart and Krista's cell phones wrapped in aluminum foil, lots of blood that they found using luminol, which, if you're unaware, luminol is a chemical that you can spray and it'll detect blood that's been cleaned up, and 5 shell casings. But the real nail in Chandler's coffin comes when police search that fireplace and find bone fragments that, of course, are found to belong to Bart and Krista. They're also able to recover Bart's remains from that farm, and eventually Krista's remains from that river. And so police have more than enough evidence to arrest Chandler and charge him with 2 counts of first-degree murder and abuse of a corpse. So that's what they do. He goes to trial, and he's of course found guilty, and he's sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Got him! Got him!
Here's his mugshot. As always, guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Have a blessed day, and I hope to see you in the next one.